What's going on, world? AJ here, and today on the show, we went ahead and got it. We got it. The Lego Blacktron Renegade, a remake, re-release that we'll talk about here on today's episode. As per usual, get yourself a Marial, sit back, relax, and let's dive into this Lego Blacktron Renegade. I remember Lego Blacktron vaguely when I was a kid. I had like the little miniature ones. I think it was like the second run of it or something, because they looked nothing like this when I first got the two little mini ships that I had. They had like the white suits with the big old B on the front of it. These are just straight up black suits on this one. So this is like the first early days of the Blacktron series. But taking a look at this box here, this is a classic remake of an old set. We'll get to the book here in just a moment, but I like this box. I love the Lego Icons boxes. They're just so nice. And I love the Icon series because, look back here. Obviously with the castle, then you have the El Dorado Fortress back there, part of the Icon series and remakes and such, of classic sets, just kind of the castle more so like, ooh, explosion of expansive hugeness, and the amount of figures I was in there for $400. Crazy, right? Probably never dropped that much money again on Lego set. But I like it, like this back part here. There's like different modifications you could do. There is an alternate build to this, and I believe it's probably on the Lego app somewhere for instruction manuals. They'll tell you in the book, like on the back here, Lego Builder app or something like that for the alternate build. So if you want both, you could buy two of these and build that alternate build. I stuck with what was pictured on the box because this is what it is, But yeah, just the different alternate builds on the back. You got like a little diagram of how big it is, and it's a pretty decent size. It's kind of right up there with the Galaxy Explorer set on size. Probably a little bit shorter, but it's right up there in size. But it took less time to build than the Galaxy Explorer, because the Galaxy Explorer had a lot of mini technical pieces, which this had its fair share as well when building this thing. But anyways, going to the manual, the one that has, there's two different manuals actually. There's a small one where you build these two ships here, and then there's the structure, all right? But the one I want to focus on is the little one, because this has like the background story of, like they always do with these classic sets about Blacktron. Back to Lego Blacktron here. And this is a re-release from the 1987 set. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. I love it. It's a good build. You got the pictures here of the story, the behind the scenes of it. You got the classic set right here in this picture with this guy here. So you can see that it is definitely a lot bigger than the original, for sure. And a lot different mechanics compared to the original. But, the building instructions are the same, start with the guy and just kind of follow suit through the book as per usual. So without further ado, let's go over the set. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Lego Blacktron set. I'll give a closer up shot here in just a moment, but I just kind of want to show you how big it is holding it. But yeah, that's a pretty good sized ship right there. It's really lightweight, because there's a lot of flat pieces and a lot of these type of structures and built into it. When you take it all apart, it looks like some sort of like space docking type deal to just attach different variety of ships on here, which pretty much is what it is. You got this part here, that's a ship. You got two little mini pods over here, which if you raise them up, you can act like as blasters on here that attach to the ship. But they're kind of like little mini pods that you could just launch out and attack people. There's this little vehicle in here that you could drop out from here with some mechanisms in here. Actually, it's right here. The switch right here, you can just flip it either way. It'll just drop into the ground and the ship will just keep going while this thing just kind of rover its way across the surface. Have a little droid back here as well. 3 minifigures total on this thing. You got little power cells right here that you could just eject out if you want and so forth. But yeah, just a pretty good solid structure overall for it. And like I said, lightweight too. It's really not bad at all. See, look at that. Look at that. I'm tossing it. I know, it's scary, right? You're terrified right now because you think I'm going to break it. Let's take a closer look. All right, we are taking a closer look at the ship here. As you can see, we got the little pods right here. And again, they do just kind of come out. Both of them will come out easily. Just kind of pop them off. And then you can put the minifigures right here in these pods and just kind of pilot it around and just kind of scout out the area. Maybe help take out some bad guys or... Well, I think Blacktron is actually considered bad guy. Whatever side you want Blacktron to be, I basically just going to dub them as the Space Rangers for my area. So why not? But then you got this little droid here, which is pretty cool. He just kind of hangs out in the back of this truck here. You got a little gun, a little scanner thing, metal detector, if you will. Like I said, these like little power cells here that can just eject out of this thing here. So it's pretty cool. I do really like this touch right here with this structure. It just really makes it like very industrial looking for this Blacktron Renegade ship. Just kind of show you the truck here. If you just kind of raise this up and just flip this, flip this switch up here, it'll drop it out and kill the droid at the same time apparently. But yeah, it'll drop the truck out. And so this ship can just fly off and then you can just rover your way through. So while we're looking at it, let's take a look at the truck here. It's just a pretty standard rover truck. Like I said, truck. Got a bed back here. It's got a control panel. It's got these gadgets up here. So like this guy here can just rover around. Droid can go hang out back here, do some things. You can even use this as like the aim and just fire off like as a gun and just go pew, pew, pew. Just go about your business, you know, maybe blasting some rocks or something, you know. And so take a look at the structure again. Like these back engines, you can pop these off like so. It's kind of hard to, there you go. But it has these types of pieces on here to connect with. So you could pop this off here. And then let's say you take this front ship off. And then you could just mix and match here. You just put this together like so. And then you got like a big old booster right here. So let's talk about this ship here. Move this out of the way. Kind of off the side. So again, 2 guys in here, kind of Top Gun style. All right, there you go. But you got 2 guys hanging out here in this ship. You got this interesting flap here. You got like headlights here, gun, if you will, right there. It's just kind of a interesting nose flap right there for the ship. It would be nice if it would be a little bit more rounded out on the side here, but that's okay. And you got these little gun-like features right there. But you can expand out the wings like so and just kind of fly around. And this could be your main weapon. Like if you attach this back to the Renegade structure, you know, there you go. You got 2 blasters right there to work off of. But yeah, pretty cool set. But all the minifigures are pretty much the same. We'll take this guy out here, for example. But it's got the classic smiley face. Very, very classic for Lego right there. You know, the oxygen tank or rocket packs is what I usually have them as when I was playing with Legos as a kid for the space Legos. But pretty solid black, basic structure like the classic Blacktron. So no stickers on this. Everything's painted on here, which is pretty epic. I like that because nobody likes stickers. Lego, nobody likes stickers. Just stop with the stickers, please. We don't like stickers. I think you've heard us cry enough about stickers. But anyways, you can just redetach this part here. But this thing is very versatile, of course, looking at this. And you got the kind of the landing gears right here as well that kind of tuck away underneath here. There's 4 total per side over here. This part also comes apart. And again, you can mix and match it and make it like kind of these types of boosters on this ship here. And, you know, you could probably move it. You can move this over here instead if you want. So it's very versatile on how you want to design it, put it together. They had a previous one that came out that was like a free giveaway. It doesn't really work with it. You can get away with some parts of it, but because this is differently built than the one that they released prior, a couple years back, that was a free giveaway of a Blacktron ship. It doesn't fit well. If you swap out the pieces for something similar with this, then you can make it work. But overall, I like it. This is a pretty solid ship. It's pretty cool. And never owned this as a kid. Of course, 1987, what was I, 4 years old or something like that when this came out. So I really didn't have any, I was playing Duplos back then probably. But I didn't start Legos until I was like kindergarten or something like that. But yeah, the Renegade, Blacktron Renegade ship's pretty awesome, pretty cool. For $100. I would honestly price this maybe more closer to like $80, like at least $20 less, you know, but it is what it is. Lego prices are high anymore. They're like a high demand. Everybody loves Legos nowadays. Thanks to like shows like Lego Master, and adults are now getting into the action more since, again, 18 plus sets right here of this. And, you know, you got to throw that nostalgia factor into it all. But yeah, love this set. This set's pretty cool. Glad I picked it up and added to the collection. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there and take care.